Hello everyone, today I would like to share a story of inclusion that how I was included and helped by my professor and classmates when I have arrived Australia. I'm from China and I'm an only child in my family. When I turned to 18 years old, my parents had made a decision that sent me to Melbourne for higher and better education. I was studying the Bachelor of Business Management at the RMIT University. At that time, there were few Chinese or even Asian faces in this major, and most of students were white locals. And I have just come to Melbourne, and my English was not fluent, and I didn't have much confidence to chat with the local classmates. I remember that during the class, I always sat in the back corner of the classroom and quietly listened to the professor and other students discussing and exchanging their thoughts. At that moment, I felt that I didn't belong here and I had chosen the major was not suitable for me. Until one day, we had a group assignment that required 4 students to complete a report. I still sit quietly in the corner and watch the other students discussing and forming groups. At that moment, the professor was approaching to me and asked me if I had a group. I shook my head and replied no. Not yet. Then he was approaching to 3 girls who are white and locals and asked if they need one more group member. At that moment, I felt very warm in my heart. The girls replied yes, and then the professor introduced me to them. And the girls came up to me and asked me if I was interested in joining their group. I nodded happily and replied yes. After that, they invited me to sit with them and we exchanged phone numbers and emails. It was the first time I felt a sense of belonging to this environment since I came. Afterwards, we discussed the group assignment after each class, and the girls would always ask for my opinions and give me recognition and appreciation before make decisions. And for my part of the group assignment, they would always help me have a look some grammatic issues and use the vocabulary appropriately so that the report looked more professional. This made me feel more and more confident to communicate my ideas and thoughts with them. After one day after class, the professor asked me to go to his office and he sat with me to show me some examples that how I should reference my work appropriately from the books, the journals, the websites, or the other resources. He was very patient to explain the reference and paying full attention to listen my understandings. And he offered some materials which could support me understand easily and gave his email to me that welcome to ask any questions if I face some difficulties with my study. I was deeply impressed by his support and inclusive practices. I think my professor treated every student equally, regardless of their backgrounds, languages, and abilities. His demonstration of equity and inclusion helped me to build up my personal identity and a sense of belonging. As an early childhood teacher, I wish I could become someone like him in the future. Thanks for watching.